back in the middle. Jarks, there it is, a siren. It's a tied ball game. It's a tied ball game. 15-10, 100. Plays 14-16, 100.
Most match-winning goals tend to grow in distance and difficulty as the years pass by. But more than 9 years later, and Joe McLaren's incredible kick to send the 2006 ACFC Grand Final into extra time isn't a story that requires embellishing.
It was a ridiculous finish to the game. It was an amazing goal, and I've seen Joe kick 1,000 balls and never seen him quite hit one just like that.
Easily the most amazing finish I've ever been involved in, and it's definitely something I'll never forget.
After succumbing to ACT early in the week, Vic Country entered the grand final very much the underdog. And in the dying stages with the All-Stars leading, it appeared Colbert's men destined to fall short. Enter Joe McLaren.
ACT up 5 points really late in the game. Ball comes into the defensive goal square. One of their guys gets hold of it, snaps it, through for a goal. We appeal really enthusiastically for a point that we've touched it. Luckily the goal umpire agreed with us. Whether we touched it or not, it's probably debatable. We kick it out from full back, just as far down the ground as we can. Joey's lucky enough to receive a free kick, and then once again, pretty lucky to get a 50, I would have thought, but took him up into the centre square, and the rest is history.
Could be too far out to score. The leads come out. Jordan, Porter, Edney, they're all there. Gets onto the torpedo. Don't tell me, he's got it!
I didn't expect it to keep sailing, but yeah, no, she kept going and went over the fence. And Stephen Reaper, he stepped it out and he reckoned it went about 75. So, but I think it's out to about 100 now.
Extraordinary for Joe, because he didn't have the best of games, and he started in the back line, dragged, taken to the bench, put him on. He was actually staring at Reeps and I on the boundary line, saying, get me on, get me on. So we finally threw him on again. He got a free kick, a dubious 50-metre penalty, and then went back and kicked what you would say was a Malcolm Blight type moment, where he's hit the ball at least 70 metres, but certainly asked Joey, it's probably more like 90 or 100.
Not done playing the hero just yet, McLaren went on to kick the first and last goal of extra time, sparking a Vic Country surge that saw Colbert's men run away with the most memorable of victories and enter football folklore forever.
On the Friday, we were beaten by ACT in the wet, and out in the car park, a couple of their supporters and players thought it'd be smart and give us a little clip behind the ears, saying, you know, we've got all these highfalutin coaches on our roster, but we couldn't get the job done. We just put that in the memory bank. I know Anthony Stevens and Craig Scholl mentioned it on the Saturday, and sure enough, on the Sunday, the boys did the right thing and got up and won.
Yeah, it was amazing to be part of. Out in the ground, just the atmosphere with the boys was sensational, and obviously being up on the Gold Coast made it a really enjoyable celebration as well.
As all country boys do, I suppose you always celebrate a good win, and we celebrated that one real well.
The next chapter in AFL Victoria Country Representative Football will be written on Saturday, July 11, when the best of the bush take on the Victorian Amateur Football Association at Bendigo's Queen Elizabeth Oval, with a whole new batch of stars hoping to secure their place in history.